Hello and welcome to a festive episode of Go Fraser Valley. Art and music are a big part of the region, and this week we're devoting the entire episode to a great exhibition of that, the Harrison Festival. It's a great idea, combining wonderful art and music and putting it all in the beautiful village of Harrison Hot Springs. Now, this is my first time here, and I'd like to learn a little more about what this whole festival is all about. So I have with me Andy Hillhouse, Artistic Director of the whole event. So, first question, what is the Harrison Festival?
The Harrison Festival is it's a 10-day long event. It's been going for 36 years. This is its 36th year. It's several types of arts, a lot of music. There's probably 80% music, but we also have theater and visual arts. We have dance.
What sort of activities are there for people to do or see here?
We have, right beside us here, this is the beach stage. We call this the beach stage, and this is a free access stage. We have with the donation, we ask for a donation if you buy a festival button. But generally, it's open to the public. There's no gates around here or anything. And then we also have ticketed concerts in the Memorial Hall. And we have an art market that stretches along the waterfront here. Monday night, which is tonight, we have a literary cafe, and Tuesday night we have theater night. So it's really multidisciplinary.
How did it all get started?
It started 36 years ago, and it really started out of the community. You know,
Okay.
it was, and I just love the stories of festivals and how they come into being. And this, like many festivals, had humble beginnings. Learning the group of people who brought it about, you know, had to learn by trial and error. And there's many great stories of you know, getting this festival together. Now it's grown into a very well organized and professional run event. But we really try to maintain that community feel, and that's what it's about. You know, it's got this kind of small town feel to it, but bringing in these professional, international and national performers.
What makes the Harrison Festival unique compared to, say, other festivals that may be held across the province?
I think one of the things that makes Harrison Festival unique is this kind of location in a village, and then that.
The nice, yeah.
You know, that kind of speaks for itself.
Yeah.
It's really spectacular, world-class setting. You know, there's not a lot of festivals that can boast that kind of view, but I think that the village is something. This kind of, you know, we're in the community, we're part of the community. We're not in a separate area, which those festivals are great too, but this is, you know, the experience of being in Harrison itself.
About how this is a really worldly festival. You
Yeah.
know, there's artists from all over the world coming
Yeah.
down to perform here in humble Harrison.
Yes.
Has that always been that way, or is this something kind of that the Harrison Festival has become known for? What's
You know,
behind that?
it has pretty much always been that way.
Really?
And that was the vision of Phyllis Stenson, who was the artistic director for many years, you know,
Yeah.
just retired last year. She was quite passionate about, she was actually very passionate for one thing, about breaking down barriers in terms of racism and racial division and that kind of stuff.
Interesting, yeah.
So ethnic diversity was a big part of the vision. But also, she had connections in the 80s, before world music was an industry. She had connections to African musicians and that kind of thing. And she would bring some artists who've now become quite well known on the world music circuit here to Harrison before they became world music stars. Ali Farka Touré is one who played with Ry Cooder, Grammy Award-winning album. He played here in our plaza.
Crazy.
30 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Well, it's a great event, and thanks so much for working so hard to put it on, and thanks so much for chatting with us.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay.